welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be ranking every gun inside of Roblox worlds. And we're going to be starting off from the worst weapons in the game to the best. And first of all, it's got to be the RPG. You can easily dodge my shots and the projectile is really slow. It does like, how much does it even do? With a lot of movement, you can easily dodge the RPG, as you can see. I can barely even hit a shot, bro, it's so bad. It only does 50 damage as well. Like, I could probably hit it like once every 5 shots. Next in the F tier has to be the grenade launcher. It's also one of the worst, but it is better than the RPG. With the grenade launcher, the projectiles are also really slow, and if you can see, if you shoot upwards, it dips, which makes it quite hard to aim. 80 for headshot and 35, and you only get 6 ammo. At the bottom of D tier, I think is the flare gun. It's just not very useful. If we go for the flare gun, as you can see, it's very hard to actually get work with it. But if you do, it does a decent amount of damage, but you only get 2 shots here, and that's the main thing. See, as you can see, you just dodged me. Now I left with 0 ammo. But even if it they actually nerfed the damage, I think. I don't know how much HP he's on, but I know it's not a lot of damage, bro. This could be controversial, but in my opinion, the Uzi is not very useful right now in meta. Next up we got the Uzi. As you can see, it doesn't really do much damage, like 8 damage I think without a headshot. It's not good. You can definitely do enough damage, you can never get it worth value, but quite hard. I think if this weapon got double stuff, then maybe it could be decent. Yeah, but most weapons could just spray you down most times. In my opinion, next in the D tier, the most underwhelming weapons out of all of these has to be the shorty. As you can see, the shorty has good damage range. As you can see, I just absolutely wiped him. The problem is it's quite hard to get close to someone without them just spraying you down. Doing that. I know I missed my shot, but still. They're just so much better weapons. Wondering after, but this time at the bottom of C tier is a shotgun. It's a bit better, but yeah. Next up we have the shorty, which is just like, it's better, it's slightly better, because you got more ammo just in case you miss. And it just, I think, does more damage all round. But apart from that, it's really the same gun. See, I can press there. The handgun is next in the C tier. Next up we got the handgun. It's a style weapon which you gotta keep in mind. And everyone has it, but the thing is, it just doesn't do enough damage. Like 29 damage, it's just not it. With 2 hits. You see, you can't really spray him down. Like if that's any other weapon, he's dead, bro. Next up, I feel like the energy rifle has to go in here. It takes skill to use, because if you can get those critical hits, it can be pretty useful. The thing is, if you can't get those critical hits, especially if you're not playing like an arena or something off the bat, it doesn't do enough damage. Like 25 damage just for a headshot, not very good. And 15 damage is ridiculous. Next at the top of C tier has to be the spray. It got buffed and it was one of the worst, but I still don't know. At the bottom of B tier, I think it has to be the burst rifle. Just like the spray, the burst rifle also has some good damage, especially if you get those headshots in. And it's just like, it's a burst damage, it's alright, but then they're just much better weapons than burst weapons, I think, in my opinion. With 3 shots of headshot, it's 75 damage. Next up, we got the X-Gun. While the X-Gun is a pretty reliable weapon, I feel like the damage isn't very... It could be better, 100%. I don't get a direct hit, as you can see, it only does 10 damage. Maybe they should make his normal damage 20 and then his buffs like 30. The paintball gun will also go in B tier. It got nerfed. Same with the slingshot, to be honest. It definitely can bounce off walls, can be annoying. So you can just do this. They'll just spam. But they definitely nerf. 6 damage per ball. You would have to get a lot of balls in your face to kill you, bro. Next will be the energy pistols, which are also going beta. It's also really the same story for the energy pistols. As you can see, with one tick, 2.4 damage. You might be asking, why is it in beta then if it's the fast thing? Well, it's because you have unlimited ammo and it can be very useful. Okay, another one is a flamethrower in beta. It does quite a lot of damage and it's a very strong weapon. The only problem is you have to get close to enemies. As you can see, it has you can only hit them around this far, which is not over a couple tiles away, it's like 5 tiles. You can also push them away, which is pretty good. That mechanic is very useful on open maps as well. Going in at beta as well is going to be the gunblade. For the gunblade, I don't really know its mechanics, to be honest, and I was quite confused because I burst a couple of the gunblades and I got destroyed. And I was wondering what the mechanics was. So I don't really know where to put them, but so I'm just really learning. So the gunblade could be anywhere. At the top of beta will be the minigun. The reason why the minigun isn't further is because you really you see your movement speed. When you're quite slow compared to when it's like walking. It only does 8 damage a bullet, but you have 300 bullets, so I don't think you have to worry about it. Going at the bottom of A tier is going to be the daggers. Daggers isn't quite best for damage, I know, but its movement is just so good. You can traverse around the map, hit some headshots, go back, and then you can just switch your main weapon. It's just insane. I think it's a very strong weapon. The only thing that's holding it back is definitely its damage. And after a buff to the paintball gun, I think it deserves A tiers. For the paintball gun, its ammo got buffed to 24, but then it got nerfed again. But I think after the nerf, it's still enough to be A tier. There's 18 per paintball, you get 20 hits, so that's like maybe 60 damage if you hit all of them. Well enough, and the headshot, 37 damage. You just spray people like that. It's OP, and you can still reload. The crossbow, I feel like it's a really underrated weapon and it definitely deserves A tier. A very strong pick right now is definitely the crossbow. It does a lot of damage. See, headshot is basically half sniper damage. You can get those headshots in. Kind of like a it's like a less skilled sniper if you want to play it. Like that. Just chip away. For me, one of the strongest in the A tier. Next up with the bow, it has very good movement, you can double jump with it, and its damage is honestly amazing. 72 there, but the headshot does so much. 120, you can go, you pair up with the daggers, and you can spam it as well, when you're trying to do defense. Going to S tier, at the bottom has to be the revolver, it's really strong in the meta right now. On the bottom of S tier for me, it has to be revolver, look at this. You can melt them immediately, it has very high damage. Especially if you hit a headshot. That's like 40 damage here. Just track their head a bit. Nothing they can really do. For me, the second best weapon in the game has to be the assault rifle. Next up, you got the assault rifle. It's just such a good weapon. You can just melt people. There's a lot of damage. There's enough bullets. You just melt people. I'm popping off. It's very easy to use. You just aim with it. And for the best weapon in the game, it has to be the sniper. Last but not least, it definitely has to be the sniper. It's the most skilled. Last but not least, it definitely has to be the sniper. It's so strong. You just get anyone in the head and basically do that to them. Insta-dead. It's insane. Even if you're not good at hitting headshots. Like, if I hit a body shot, 70 damage. It's insane. 70 damage for a body shot is ridiculous. The highest damaging weapon I think in the game.